Nami nods her head in agreement. Yeah, that's exactly why we're going to Logtown. She shares how that's where Goldie Roger died and that is where our final stop will be before going to Reverse Mountain. Just the thought sends shivers down my spine. The tales my father said will haunt my mind, for he was a pirate, one of the best. He was friends with Goldie Roger. Of course, he didn't want anyone to know that when he settled down. He didn't tell anyone. He would just say tales of his adventure, nothing about his actual crew or friends. But I found it out that horrible night. That night I can't bear to remember. I shake my head as I distract myself by helping out, since we're going to stop for the night. However, I couldn't sleep, technically for the first time since I've been on with these amazing people. Nami is in our room, and all the idiots are in the guys' room. I hear some of the loud snoring from the guys' room. The island we stop at has a small town in it. Surely everyone there must be asleep, but I keep hearing noises like small cheers from far away. A party maybe? I sigh and leave my weapons except for my hunting daggers. I leave the ship quietly heading for the town. I was right. There is a party going on, except it's at a bar. I frown upon this and decide to go back. However, when I turn around, I come face to face with a hooded stranger. Everything is hidden except their mouth. Sorry, I quickly say before leaving to where I came from. That was odd. I look back slightly to see the stranger still standing there, debating on something. I frown upon this and quickly return to the ship. Who was that? I shake my head as I climb aboard the ship, only to come face to face with Luffy. He smiles, seeing me, and asks, "Did you go somewhere?" "Yeah, I did." "Why are you up?" I ask. He frowns and thinks. Well, well, I overheard Sanji sleep talking, and I think I heard him mention your name and food, so I was wondering if you had any. I laugh slightly. Sorry to disappoint you, but I don't. I don't have food, and I can't sleep. He frowns and groans. Damn it, last time I believed Sanji when he's asleep. Why can't you sleep? Memories. Horrible memories. Memories of what? I hear a new voice ask. I look up and see Zoro and Sanji. It was Sanji who asked that. A party? Luffy asks with delight. I shake my head as I question the two men. Why are you guys awake? They both grew tick marks on their head and glare at each other. Well, I was dreaming of you and Nami when all of a sudden your name senses went off. I woke up to find this fucker with his swords out, threatening to kill me if I don't shut up. Then we both came out here to check on you to see you with this idiot, Sanji explains. I nod as the two new voices appear. What's going on? That is Nami. She rubs her eyes before glaring at us. Usopp rubs his eyes too. Captain Usopp is tired. Sorry if I woke everyone up. I didn't mean to. Sanji quickly tries to comfort me. You didn't. Our idiot captain did, since he doesn't know how to whisper at night. Anyway, what memories are you talking about? Story time? Usopp says, now awake and sits down. Everyone plops down as well. These fuckers. I sigh and frown. It's not a story, and it's just memories on why I can't sleep. I was just thinking about my sister earlier, and it caught on to me. Well, if you get it off your chest, maybe you can sleep. Besides, we want to hear your story, Nami says, smiling a little. I groan. That's great. I better take a breather before I start. Well, the reason my sister and I were at the orphanage is because our parents were murdered when I was only 11 to 13. It's been 5 years. My sister was only 2 when it happened. That's why she is able to get adopted. She's only 7. Nobody wants to adopt a teen, which is why I left. I had no reason to stay. Anyways, I remember that night as if it happened only yesterday. I paused for a brief moment and continue. My dad was a pirate, not a famous one. He only wanted to go on adventures before he settled down with my mom. He was great friends with Goldie Roger, which is part of the reason he was murdered. Just one night, out of nowhere, when I was 11 through 13, a man came. He was a Marine. He questioned my parents. I don't remember what he questioned them about, but he murdered them with his devil fruit power. I never really forgot his power. How my parents screamed. My father was first to die. My mother used this to her advantage and grabbed my father's weapons, giving it to me. She only gave me my little sister who was fast asleep. They were both murdered before my very own eyes. My mother, right after, she tried to make me run towards the woods. After she died, the man just stood emotionless, debating if he should kill us too. He was going to, but I ran with all my might into the forest. I got lucky because that's the first time I met the Wolfettes. They protected me and my sister. The man couldn't touch us. He left after that, and thus began my life as an orphan at the orphanage. Nobody would adopt me, and I didn't let them adopt my sister, which was a mistake, but I know she'll get adopted now. You guys have no idea how the orphanage affects a girl that age. How a girl had everything, her loving family, a house, food provided, and clothes, and then have that all go away in just one night, get killed almost one night, have a baby sister to depend on you for everything as she grows up, only knowing that you're her true family, knowing that she won't remember her parents at all, how the Marines harass the orphanage and orphans. There are a lot of cruel people out there. I finish with a shaky breath as I relieve those memories. They all stayed silent for a moment before fucking Usopp ruins a moment. So, that's your dad weapon? That's so cool. Nami and Sanji hit him on the head while Zoro grunts at him. Nami speaks. I can relate to that. You know I can, for you know my story. Luffy is oddly silent. It kind of bothers me. Zoro stays silent too before muttering, I lost a friend. She was a rival for becoming the world's best swordsman. You're not alone anymore. We're your family. I smile softly. Is that why he uses that saying with me? A boy versus girl stuff? It's kind of upsetting. I feel bad. Sanji tells me that his passes well, and they all tell Usopp since he was lying about his. Luffy is still silent. He remains that way for a while. We all do. Thank you guys so much, I whisper, wanting to cry from happiness. They really are my family now. One after the other, they excuse themselves to go back to bed. Eventually, it's Luffy and I. Luffy? I ask softly. I'm sorry, your name? You have us now. We'll always be your Nakama, he states seriously before patting me on the head. I smile and say, Thank you, Luffy. It's been a few days since I told them more about myself. Luffy has been hanging around me often, as well as Usopp. I guess that makes me closer to them. I sigh as Zoro announces that he sees an island. I quickly get up and look. As do the others. I smile. It's Logtown. We arrive rather quickly and everyone is getting excited. Zoro, you're going to the weapon shop, right? I'll go with you, I say as we decide where to go. Luffy runs off to see the execution platform before we could decide the meeting point. I laugh. Okay, well, Nami quickly offers Zoro some cash, but I had a bad feeling about this. I'm glad I still have some cash on me, so She didn't offer me any. Soon enough, we were on our way to find the weapon store. I'm surprised we actually didn't find it, instead of getting lost knowing his nature. Once I see the prices on the sword in the window, I start to howl from laughter. How are you going to get the money for that? I ask. He grits his teeth and I smile. If you're lucky, I might let you have some money after I buy more arrows. Before he can reply, we hear some commotion going on. I frown and we both turn to see a crowd. There is a girl being picked up by some weak pirates. She agrees to fight, just as Zoro also steps in. She's really adorable. She trips and her glasses fall. Before anything, Zoro ends up breaking them after he sees something. I quickly yell at him, "You broke her goddamn glasses." They both panic. "You broke my glasses? You have to pay me back." Zoro's face goes pale at the thought, and I break out laughing. What a dumbass. I leave him deciding that I do not want to entangle myself in that mess. However, curiosity grows over me, and I find myself wanting to go meet up with Luffy and to see the execution platform, as well after I buy the materials to make arrows. I quickly enter the store and find what I need, which is a brand new pack of arrows, and to my surprise, it doesn't cost a lot. I quickly pay for it and then begin going back outside. I look for Zoro but frown. Did that fucker leave me? Well, he better be paying me back that poor girl. I sigh and shake my head before going to try and find the platform. That is until I see who I was going to look for, fucking flying through the sky. I wrinkle my face up in irritation. I'm going to pretend I didn't see Luffy, and eventually go to the platform. I am, however, thirsty. I sigh and ask someone if there's a good place to drink. Eventually, I get a few recommendations, but I have no clue where to find them, so I run around aimlessly. I sigh as a certain name catches my eye. It's a bar called Gold D. Roger. I sigh as I decide I might as well have a drink or two at the place named after the Pirate King. I go in and see 5 people in total in there. A clown, 2 henchmen, and I'm assuming, and a really beautiful woman. The last one catches my attention big time. It's a hooded figure from the last island we were at. I know that because the hood is almost as dark as the night. They are sitting by themselves in the corner. I sigh as I take a seat in front of the old owner. May I get you a shot of rum? May I get a shot of rum? I ask politely. He nods as he pours me some rum in my and hands me a shot glass after I hand him the cash. I hear someone talk to the clown and hear my captain's name. Monkey D. Luffy? I ask once they leave. I wonder what their business is with my captain. I sigh as the owner smiles. That kid was in my bar an hour ago. That kid is stupid. I've been looking for him forever. I mutter. You know him? He asks. I smile and answer. He's my captain. The owner looks at me in some shock before smiling. He gives me my money back. Take it. Your captain is going to be a great one. I wish you luck on your journey, he states. I smile as I take the shot. Thank you, Gramps. I get up and decide to go check the platform and wait for my idiot captain. I feel the hooded figure's eyes on me as I leave. It was unsettling. I did not like it one bit, but I chose to ignore it. When I'm a good distance away, I feel a hell of a lot better. I smile as I see a huge platform. As chills go up my spine, it feels majestic. My dad knew this man, and this man died with pride. I smile at the thought. I sit down near the water fountain and admire the platform. I hear the stories play in my mind as the aura feels gentle and magical. Excuse me, miss? A small meek voice says, interrupting my thoughts. I look up to see this adorable little boy who is around my sister's age. I smile gently at him. Yes? Um, can I hide here besides you? He asked. I frown but nod. He quickly dives into my side, tries to squish as close as he can beside me. I frown. What could this little boy be possibly hiding from? Where the fuck did that brat go? A harsh voice says. I don't know. Twerp can run for sure. Another one growls. I look up. I spot a group of 4 teenage boys around my age. Are they really doing what I think they're doing? They scan their surroundings until they see a boy in my side. All of them rush towards me. Excuse me, miss? Is this bastard kid beside you is in some serious shit. Please move out of my way, the ringleader says. I sigh. May I know what he did? The oldest grits his teeth. He's just a disrespectful piece of shit who doesn't know how to respect his elders. He's a thief. He steals all the time, and we finally caught him red-handed. Do any of you know him personally? I ask, getting irritated. They shake their heads no. You guys have no right to bully a little kid. It doesn't really matter what the fuck he did either. I growl out, now standing up. They glare at me. He needs to be put in his place, a lot like you. I look at the boy and smile. Don't worry, I'll take care of this. Bye, have a good day.